chapter 6 part A ਰੁਪਿੰਦਰ ਇਦਾਂ ਹੀ ਨਾ ਮਿੱਤਰ ਨਾ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਜਦੋਂ ਰਾਤੀ ਸ਼ਾਮੀ ਫਰਾਈਡੇ ਨਾਈਟ ਨੂੰ ਬਹਿਣ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਛੇਤੀ ਘਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਭੇਜਦੇ ਰਾਈਟ ਤੇ ਇੱਕ ਹਸਬੈਂਡ ਨੇ ਆਪਣੀ ਵਾਈਫ ਨੂੰ ਕਿਹਾ ਜੀ ਹੁਣ ਤਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਘਰ ਟਾਈਮ ਚਲਾਵਾਂ ਕਰਾਂਗਾ ਉਹ ਫਿਰ ਵਿਚਾਰਾ ਲੜਕਦਾ 2 ਵਜੇ ਘਰ ਪਹੁੰਚਦਾ ਤੇ ਘਰ ਵਾਲੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੀ ਇੰਨੀ ਦੇਰ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਰਹੇ ਬੜੇ ਗੁੱਸੇ 'ਚ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਮੈਂ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਕਿਹਾ ਸੀ ਨਾ ਵੀ ਤੂੰ ਇਹ ਗਲਤੀ ਨਾ ਕਰੀ ਵੀ ਸਮਝਦਾ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਔਰਤਾਂ ਨੇ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਵਾਈਸ ਜਨਾਨੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਇਹ ਸਵਾਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਪੁੱਛਦੀਆਂ ਤੇ ਉਹ ਘਰ ਵਾਲੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੀ ਵੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਪਤੀ ਵੀ ਤਾਂ ਵੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਿਉਂ ਪੁੱਛਦੇ ਹੋ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸਮਝਦਾਰ ਪਤੀ ਨੇ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਕਿਉਂ ਇਹ ਉਲਝੁਲ ਸਵਾਲ ਪਤਨੀਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਕਿਉਂ ਪੁੱਛਦੇ ਨੇ ਫਿਰ ਤੇ ਪਤੀ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਵੀ ਪਹਿਲੀ ਗੱਲ ਤਾਂ ਵੀ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਤਾਂ ਪਤੀ ਸਮਝਦਾਰ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਵਾ ਉਹਦੀ ਤਾਂ ਪਤਨੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਸਮਝਦਾਰ ਪਤੀ ਦੀ ਘਰ ਵਾਲੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦੀ okay question number 21 which one of the following accurately describe the law with respect to security deposit on a commercial tenancy so how much security deposit need to be given when you lease a commercial property so there is no limit it's all negotiable so answer is 2 no limit anything you can negotiate and but for residentially it's a half a month we go to we go to question number 25 under the Resident Tenancy Act the landlord is entitled to collect a security deposit equal to 1/2 of 1 month's rent so basically 50% so that's answer is number 1 and we go from there to question number 44 one or more of the following statement correctly describes the law with respect to security deposit in a commercial tenancy. So how much deposit you're going to get in commercial tenancy? No limit. It's negotiable. So answer is C. The amount of security deposit may be freely negotiated between two parties to a commercial lease. It's number 2. Only C. And then we go back to the question number 23rd. The most effective remedy. Remedy means solution. Available to a landlord when tenant does not pay the rent in a commercial tenancy is distress. Answer is number 3. Distress mean they can seize and sell. They can seize your belonging, seize your property, seize your any stuff there, and recover their rent. So is number 3. Distress. And then we go to the question number 28. In which one of the following situation may the landlord choose to give the tenant 1 month's notice of the end of the tenancy agreement? So number 1, Charles is renting 1-bedroom apartment in the west end of Vancouver on a month-to-month basis. He has been diligent, highly diligent. Diligent means punctual, very punctual in paying the rent on due date each month. But the landlord has recently discovered Charles' friend Christine has moved into apartment with him. So you can't evict him because he's paying you rent on time. Number 2, Jordan's warehouse is long overdue for a major renovation. So hired a major renovation which cannot be completed with present tenant in occupation. Aladdin, the tenant, has 4 months left on his term certain tenancy and doesn't wish to move. So you can't kick him out for major renovation. You have to give him at least couple months notice. And so this is not the answer. Number 3rd, on September 1st, Kristen moved into small house owned by Jackson without paying the security deposit of $300 requested by the rental agreement. September 1st they move, so within 30 days you are required to give a security deposit. On September 30th, he tenders $600 for October, so he gives rent $600. October rent, but refuses to pay additional $300 for security deposit. Security deposit 50% of the rent. So that's the answer. So within 30 days you are supposed to pay the security deposit which is equal to half of 1 month's rent. So that's the answer. Number 4, McGregor's son is moving to Vancouver and wants to live in an apartment which McGregor owns and has rented out to Mrs. Julian. So you can't kick somebody out for your son. So answer is number 3rd. And then we go to the question number 31. This is about lease and a license. Larry owns a large gift shop for the past 8 years, Mary, a jeweler, has leased an area in the back room for use as a workshop. Their oral agreement, so highlight oral, that Mary will only use the workshop area during weekday morning when the gift shop is not busy, so as not to disturb customer with the noise of her work. Mary pays $350 each month to Larry for this right. Larry has sold the shop to Theo for use as a restaurant, but he is uncertain what to do about his long-term tenant. You correctly advise Larry that. Bottom line is, if you have given somebody to use your place for temporarily, it's an ordinary contract of law. It's verbal, and it's a license. And license, when you sell to somebody else, that right doesn't go with that. So answer is third. The agreement between Larry and Mary is not enforceable because it is only a license. License is an ordinary law of contract. So and the tenant doesn't have the exclusive possession. This is number third. Yeah, and that's it for this part.